In this video, I'm going to go over exactly how I went from zero to $1,000 a month in 30 days. I'm going to break it down into what I sell, how I pitch on cold calls, how I close sales calls, who I learned this from, how I deliver, how I structure my offer, and the different platforms and softwares that I use. There's a lot to go over, so please stay focused. My whole goal for this video is to give you my whole outline that I use to get to $1,000 a month so that you can go take action and do the same thing. And please, when you finish this video, don't click onto another video. Just go and start working. You actually need to get out there and start putting in reps. You're not going to make more progress by watching any more YouTube videos. I know it's scary to start, but once you take that first step, you make the first cold call, you send the first text, you send the first DM, you realize it's not that bad. You just need to confront the work. And I learned this really nice quote from Alex Hormozi, and it's that fear exists in the vague, not in the specific. And I'll get a little more into that later. With that said, my name is Austin Wallach. I started this business selling websites and back-end systems to home service businesses, and I'm documenting the whole journey from my parents' basement. Subscribe if you want to follow the journey and get more free value like this. Let's get right into it. First thing I want to do is go refresh my Stripe so that you guys know that I'm not full of shit. And so here you can see 1,000 gross volume and 1,172 MRR. All right, let's get right into it. And if you think it's weird that I structured this presentation around a picture of Alex Hormozi, go ahead and click off the video for me. This is not the channel for you. Alex Hormozi is the GOAT. Everybody deserves to know that Alex Hormozi is the GOAT. All right, and if you're a young entrepreneur or just an entrepreneur in general, I would go and get his books. $100 million money models, $100 million offers, $100 million leads. It will change your life and make you more money. And that is not a guarantee or a promise, but I know it will. And if you don't want to go spend money on his books, you can go listen to the books for free on his podcast, on Spotify, Amazon Music, whatever it is that you listen to use to listen to music. And you can also go to acquisition.com and get the courses of the books for free. So you can go to the offers course and go learn everything there is about offers for free. Acquisition.com/training/offers. And the same thing for leads and money models. Let's get right into it. So what do I sell? Throughout this video, I'm going to be using what I sell in my business as a specific example just to illustrate all of these concepts, but it is going to apply to whatever business you want to start or whatever business you're running to get to $1,000 a month. The first thing is a website. I hope everybody knows what a website is. Next is auto call text back. So this is just an automatic text message that gets sent to a customer if the business misses a phone call. Automatic lead follow-up, so when they fill out a form on your website or message in the chat widget, it'll automatically send them a text message saying that they got this message, whatever. And then database reactivation is when you text the list of all of your previous customers in attempt to get them to buy again. You can also do this same database reactivation to get them Google reviews. So you can send a Google review link to all of their previous customers saying, hey, we did your work a few months ago. It is XYZ company. We'd really appreciate it if you took 10 seconds to leave us a review. And it's just a really quick way to boost their Google reviews and get them quick results. And then a 5-star review funnel. So basically, if they select 3 stars or below, it's going to funnel them to a private feedback page so that the review doesn't go to Google. And if they select 4 or 5 stars, the review does go to Google. So it's just a way to protect their Google reputation. And then if you don't want to do exactly what I'm doing, you just need to pick a product or a service that solves a real problem. So there are a million YouTube videos out there that you can go watch for free to pick a product or service that solves a real problem, and they will show you how to build it. Like, everything is free today. You can go and learn exactly how to do like literally whatever you want on YouTube, and then you can use AI, you can use ChatGPT, you can use Claude. It'll walk you through exactly how you should be doing everything. So if you're not going to do websites and these systems, you can go on YouTube and watch a video on how to do anything else. Okay, so where did I learn how to do this stuff? Kai Stone is specific to website and all of these systems. So that's who I learned how to do all of this stuff from. You can go watch, you can check him out on YouTube. I'm in his community as well. Incredibly valuable, just a community of 1,000+ people who are all running the same business, who you can ask questions to, do the same thing. Alex Hormozy, I think I've said enough about Alex Hormozy. He's the GOAT. Just go watch him. No matter what business you're running, you should be watching Alex Hormozy, okay? And then Nick Sarayev and Nate Herc are more specific to AI automation. So that's where I learned how to use Make.com, N8N, and Claude Code. I'm going to get a little more into Claude Code a little later. I would highly recommend going and checking out their stuff because in the new world of AI, they are showing you how to use all the best tools, okay? All right, so how do I structure the offer? So I give them 14 days for free to illustrate the value. So they can literally see the website, see how the systems work before they even pay me anything. This is really just decreasing their risk that they have to take in order to say yes to what it is. So I'd highly recommend giving them a free trial on whatever it is that you're selling, or even for your first few customers, just doing it completely free and getting feedback so that you can make it more valuable, okay? Then I build them a free demo site before they even get on the sales call. So I just put their logo on it. I use Lovable AI, and it takes like 5 minutes, and then they can see, oh, like this site actually looks really good. And it doesn't have to be a finished product, just to show them what it's going to look like in the future. And I've even started offering an option for them to pay a year up front and get 3 months for free. So after this 14-day free trial, I'm like, yeah, by the way, if you want to pay for a year up front, I'll give you 3 months for free. And this is a money model. It's in the green book. It's in this green book right here. Okay? $100 million money models. Bringing the cash up front because the money now is way more valuable to you than the money in a year from now. Okay? That's just a simple example. And if you want to learn more money models, you can go and take the course for free, buy the book, or listen to the book for free on his podcast. Okay? And then the value equation is just something I wanted to go over really quick. This is just how you create value in general. So it doesn't even have to be in a business context, but for right now, we're going to use it in a business context. So there's 4 components to the value equation, which is the dream outcome, which is whatever result that you're trying to get them, the perceived likelihood of achievement, which is how likely they think you are to get them to this dream outcome. Time delay is how long it takes to get to the dream outcome, and effort and sacrifice is what they have to give up in order to get this dream outcome. That is how you create value. Let's say that you are a fitness coach or whatever, personal trainer. The dream outcome is, let's say, a 6-pack or losing 20 pounds. Perceived likelihood of achievement is going to be how likely they think you are to get them to lose 20 pounds or get a 6-pack. And the way that you increase perceived likelihood of achievement is by showing them testimonials, by showing them that you've done this before. And it really just is like, if he's done it for 100 other people, why would he not be able to do it for me? Time delay is how long it's going to take for you to lose that 20 pounds. And effort and sacrifice is going to be what you have to give up in order to lose 20 pounds. So are you going to have to give up eating chocolate cake every night? Are you going to have to give up drinking a smoothie every day? Whatever it is, you want this top number to be as high as possible, and you want the bottom number to be as low as possible. That is how you create value. You should apply this to your business and really think about what your value equation is. It's going to make your offer 100 times more valuable if you actually have a good value equation. Now I'm going to go over how I sell. So the first thing that's going to go into how I'm selling is how I'm getting leads. If you don't know what a lead is, it's basically just anybody you can contact. So for my specific business or this specific niche, you can go to Google Maps, and I've just looked up plumbers in Texas. You can scroll for literally like 4 seconds. Boom, no website. That's a lead. Scroll. Boom, no website. That's a lead. Boom, no website. That's a lead. Like, you can call all of these people and offer what you're selling for free. Like, you can just do it for free, get your feedback, and then eventually get to the point where your product is good enough and actually helps people, and then start charging money for it. Then how you can do this at scale is you can go to Outscraper, which is a little website here, and it has a really cool tool, which is a Google Maps scraper. You open the Google Maps scraper, you type in your niche, so plumber, HVAC, hair salons, dog groomers, whatever it is. You're going to type in where you want to scrape these people from, so whatever location you want, and then you can just scrape as many of them as you want. So, for example, I looked up HVAC in Colorado, and I scraped every single HVAC company there is in Colorado, and I just go through and call this whole list, and there's like 2,000 of them. See here? You just scrape them, you're going to put them in a Google map, in a Google Sheet, and you're going to organize it nicely like this, and then you just call every single one of them. And here's a little tip to allow you to make these calls faster and just call more people. So you can use a dialer. The specific dialer that I use is Wave in Go High Level. Go High Level is what I use to build out all of these automations and systems. I will leave a link to it in the description if you want to get started with it. And so on Go High Level, I have a Wave dialer. So when I click this button, it'll just automatically start calling all of these numbers. And it just makes it way more efficient. Okay, if you want to learn more about the dialer, you can just watch a YouTube video on it. I'm not going to go super in depth on that. So now, if you are running any other kind of business, no matter what it is, there are only 4 primary ways that you can reach out to other people to let them know about your stuff. And that is what Alex Hormozi calls the core 4. Now, this is in the $100 Million Leads book. Again, you can go to acquisition.com, take the course on it, and learn everything there is about getting people to want to buy your stuff. So the core 4, there is warm outreach, cold outreach, posting free content, and running paid ads. Warm outreach is reaching out to people that you know. So a friend, a family friend, just anybody that you know. And no matter what business you're starting, you should always start out with warm outreach, just because you don't have to introduce yourself and this person already knows you. So they're going to give you a second to pitch them. And then if they say no, it's whatever. But it's a lot easier to reach out to people you do know than people that you don't know. Cold outreach is reaching out to people who you don't know. So cold calling, cold DM, cold text, cold email, whatever it is, reaching out to someone that you don't know. And then posting free content is just posting on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever it is, posting to your niche in attempt to let them know about your stuff and then hopefully convert them into a customer. And then running paid ads. So whenever you see an ad on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, someone is paying to run that ad and get your attention. So you're really just paying for people's attention to let them know about your stuff. Okay? That is how I get leads, and that is how you can get leads in general, no matter what business that you're running. Then, the pitch, the moment we've all been waiting for. So this is how I actually cold call people and pitch them on the phone. The first one is Julie Becker. I learned this from Kai Stone. This is how it goes. Hey, how's it going? Is this John's Contracting? Awesome. Yeah, my aunt's friend Julie Becker actually referred me to you guys. Said you did super high quality work, but she said you don't really have like a website or anything. Boom. That's the intro. You just need to frame your pitch like you're a customer for the first 10 seconds, and then you pitch them. And you push on the pain points throughout the call. There are a million YouTube videos on cold calling that you can go watch to learn how to do this. I even have a video of me calling dog groomers, and I'm going to be posting a little more in the future. The next one is fully booked. So this is how that would go. Hey, is this... this one actually doesn't work with contractors as well. I've tested it. But let's say you're calling like dog groomers or hair salons or barbershops, whatever it is. Hey, are you guys fully booked, or are you still taking new customers? Oh, yeah, we're still taking new customers. Awesome. Yeah, no, the reason I was actually calling was I actually built you guys a website. I noticed you didn't have one. Whatever, like, it's just to frame the conversation in the first 5 seconds like you're a customer. And then the last one that I've used is email follow-up. So, hey, I was actually just calling. I sent you an email like a day or two ago. I was seeing if anyone got a chance to take a look at it yet. Yeah, no, the email, it was more of a question, and then you just ask the question. So for my example, it would be, it was more of a question. I just noticed you didn't have a website, and I wanted to see like how you were dealing with missed calls, how you were getting Google reviews, whatever it is. You just need to ask them certain questions to qualify them. And if they answer the questions and you figure out that they actually do have this problem that you want to solve, then you can pitch them. You can attempt to sell them. And like I said, there's a million videos on YouTube on how to cold call and how to sell, how to overcome objections. So after you've pitched them and you've gotten them interested in whatever it is that you're selling, you need to get them on Zoom and show them how it works. This is your sales call. So this is where you're going to want to get their credit card and actually get them to say yes to whatever it is that you're selling. I'm going to walk through how I go through my sales calls in a second. So What I do is I build them a demo site, I show them what it's going to look like, and then I explain how all the systems work. But I also pre-sell them before the call. So when they have expressed interest and I book them in my calendar, I will send them a video. This is a pre-recorded video going over every single thing that I do and being super transparent with the pricing so that when they get on the call, they're already pre-sold. So they're already interested in whatever it is because they've watched the video and they're like, okay, this makes sense. I'm actually going to get on this call. And basically the whole sales call, you're just answering questions about the like you're answering their questions that they have. And then before they get on the call, you want to send them reminders. You can set this up in Go High Level to automatically text them. So confirm, booked, your Zoom call with Austin is all set for Friday at 3 p.m. You want to send them reminders to get on the Zoom call because the truth is they don't really give a shit about you. So you need to remind them to get on that call, else they're just going to forget and they're not going to show up. So setting up these reminders to send them a text message 24 hours before, 12 hours before, an hour before, 10 minutes before, and then 3 minutes before is how I've structured it. And then if they don't get on the Zoom call, just follow up with them. They've already shown interest in the product. You just need to keep following up with them until they either block you or they tell you that they're not interested. But you need to keep following up with these people because it's people who have already expressed interest in what it is that you're selling. So you're saying no to free money if you're just letting them go after they don't show up. And not showing up to these Zoom calls is actually a big problem. My show rate is probably like 40%. I'm not gonna lie, it's terrible. And I'm working on that. So once you've pitched them, gotten them interested, get them on Zoom, you're gonna want to walk them through what's called the closer framework. So the closer framework I learned from Alex Hormozi, and it's amazing. So how it works is basically you're going to clarify why they're there. So in my case, it's okay, so you don't have a website, you don't have a way to get Google reviews, you don't have a way to deal with missed calls. Awesome, we know why you're here. Then you're going to label them with a problem. So people aren't working with you because you don't look professional online. You don't have a website, so you don't look professional. People aren't working with you because you don't have Google reviews to show trust, show that you've done this with other people. People aren't working with you because they call you, you miss the call, and then never get back to them. Label them with a problem. Then you're going to overview their past experiences. So what have you done to try to solve this problem in the past? Have you worked with any companies to solve this problem in the past? What did those companies do? You're going to press on the pain points here. So why haven't you been able to solve this problem before? And you want to press on these pain points, increase the amount of pain that they feel for this problem. And when you do that, you're increasing the likelihood for them to buy. The next thing you want to do is sell the vacation. So the example Alex Hormozi gives is airlines. Airlines don't sell you on the baby crying on the plane for 4 hours. They don't sell the stinky guy next to you. They don't sell being crammed in the seat, whatever it is. Like, you're not supposed to sell the features. You sell the vacation, which is the result. The airlines sell the Maui vacation or the tropical Bahamas vacation with your feet in the sand and where you have the margarita, whatever it is. You sell the vacation, you sell the results, not the features. People don't give a shit about the features. They just want to know what they're going to get as a result. What is this going to do for me? Is all people care about. Then you want to explain away their concerns. So this is basically just saying overcome their objections. They're like, I need to talk to my wife. It's too expensive. I need to think about it. And going over these objections, you can watch a million sales videos on YouTube. Like, there's so many ways. I'm not going to get super deep into this. The last thing you're going to want to do is reinforce their decision. So once they've given you their credit card, once they've signed up, you're going to reinforce them for making that decision. Awesome, man. Well, I'm super excited to get started on the site. I really think this is going to help you get more customers. I really think this is going to help you solve XYZ problem. Reinforce their decision. That's the closer framework. That's what I walk people through on a sales call to get them to buy. It's awesome. Alex Hormozi has more videos on YouTube that you can go check out that will go into each of these in more depth. At this point, I've gone over what I sell, where I learned it from, how I structure this, so really just the offer. And if you're running a different business and you want to go more in depth into this, go to acquisition.com, take the offers course. We've also gone over how I sell. So how I get leads, how you can reach out to leads, how I pitch these leads, how I get them on Zoom, how I close the leads on a sales call. Now, the last thing we need to go over is how I actually deliver this product. And so there are a few different ways that I know how to deliver this. And again, if you are selling something else or you are running a different business, there are a million different YouTube videos, and you have Claude and ChatGPT that can just show you how to do this or ask them how you should do it. Like, you have these AI tutors at your fingertips, and all the information is available for you for free. There really is no excuse to not be able to do this. I learned how to do it all on YouTube. But if you are doing the same thing as me, I'm going to show you the different ways that you can deliver this, and then I'm also going to go over what I'm doing. So first thing is on Go High Level. Again, there'll be a link in the description to use Go High Level. On Go High Level, you can go to build a website from a template. So they have this set out for you. Literally full templates of websites that you can sell to people and just fill in their information. It's so simple. The reason I don't do this is because I don't really like the look of these templates. So I've built my own one in Claude Code. But like, if you're just starting out, just get someone to say yes to this. Build them a website using this template. It's really not that hard. And they are pretty good. Like, they have the quote form, they have the contact, they have the hyperlinked phone number. Like, it's all available to you, and it's not that complicated. You don't even have to build these websites. The next one is Lovable.ai. You can go and use this for free. You only get a certain number of credits on the free plan. And what you do is you fill in the custom values for that specific person. So their business name, their phone number, their email, their services, their service areas, and it will build the website for you. Like, this is what Lovable looks like. And you literally just type in build me a website for a plumber with business name, phone number, email, whatever. And if you want to get really advanced with it and make sure that your outputs look really clean, like what mine look like here. So this is an example of a site that I built with Lovable. Like, this is a full website build that I've used Lovable for, and it's built out the whole website. Literally took me probably 20 minutes. But the thing is, my prompt to build out this website is like 13 pages. But the nice thing is, you can just ask ChatGPT or Claude to build out a full prompt for you and then paste it in Lovable based off of how you want the website to look. And you can just tell ChatGPT, I want the website to look like this. Build me a prompt that's going to give me the best output from Lovable.ai, and it'll write it out for you. And then you can just tweak things as you go. The only problem with Lovable is the way that it writes its HTML. Like, for some reason, it's just not visible to Google. So your website just won't rank at all. And there are fixes and ways around this. So Ben Milsom on YouTube. If you are using Lovable, you can go watch Ben Milsom, and he will show you how to fix the SEO problem. And he has a bunch of other content on Lovable as well. Now, what I'm doing, and is probably the best way to do this, I think, is using Claude Code. If you haven't heard of Claude Code, please go watch Nick Sarayev and Nate Herc. No matter what business you are running, I guarantee you there is something that you can automate or make easier with Claude Code. Like, this is what it looks like. You can build out agents, skills, you can build out SOPs, and it can just do stuff for you. Like, this is how I build my websites. That's how I plan my content. It's like actually insane, and this is going to be the future. It's insane. So how I use it is it integrates with Go High Level. So when a client fills out their onboarding form, which looks like this, it's all the information I need to build out their website. Claude automatically takes this onboarding form, creates their sub account in Go High Level, and uses the info to build their website. Like, I don't even build the websites anymore. Claude just does it for me using their information. And that's all automated. And you can do this by paying a VA and doing it in Go High Level, but they still have to go in and fill out all of this information. But Claude Code, Magic Claude Code, can just do it for you. It's insane. Like, go and learn how to use Claude Code. It is going to be the future, I guarantee it. So the only thing left for me to do is buy their phone numbers, connect the chat widget and the quote form and the reviews, And literally how you do that is you go and copy the embed code and you paste it into Claude Code and tell it to put it where you want it on the website, and it does it for you. It's insane. Like, the amount of value that people are going to be able to get from Claude Code is like, in the world of AI that we have right now, automation is the name of the game. It is going to allow you to spend time on the things that actually matter to your business, because you can have everything else just automated with Claude Code or Make.com or N8N. I guarantee you, no matter what business you are running, you can find something to automate with Claude Code to save you time and allow you to allocate your time better and spend it on something that actually matters. So please, Nick Sarayev, Nate Herc, go learn Claude Code. And then the last thing is just adding pictures. So I have to get the client pictures, give it to Claude Code, and then just tell it to put it on the site. So that is the whole roadmap that I use to go from $0 to $1,000 MRR. The last thing I'm going to go over is exactly what you can do to do the same thing. So what you should do right now when you're done watching this video. And just to recap, we've gone over my offer. So what I sell, how I structure the offer, $100 million offers, okay? How do I sell this? How do I pitch it? How do I get people on Zoom? How do I close those people? $100 million leads. And then how I deliver it. So go high level, lovable, Claude Code, a million different ways. If you're doing something different than me, you can go on YouTube and watch a video on how to deliver it. I promise you can learn it for free, or use Claude or ChatGPT to learn it, okay? So next steps for you watching this video. What you need to do is pick a product or service that solves a problem. You're going to call someone and offer to solve that problem for them for free. When someone says yes, you're going to go and learn how to solve that problem. Then you're going to get their feedback to make your product or service better. And then you're going to repeat that process until it's good enough to charge money. And finally, last but not least, do so much volume that it would be unreasonable for you not to succeed. Alex Hormozi. So, I urge you, after this video, pick a problem, pick a product or service that solves that problem, call a list of 100 people, offer to solve that problem for them for free. You'll probably get like 1 or 2 people, if you're new to cold calling, to say, yes, you're going to solve that problem for them. You're going to get their feedback. You're going to make your product better. And then you're going to repeat that until it's good enough to charge. So once you actually see results from whatever it is that you're selling, you can start charging money for that. And there you go. You're just going to do that over and over and over and over and over again. It's so simple. And I'm making YouTube videos for the version of me who was in that loop of just watching YouTube videos, feeling like you're making progress, but not actually getting anywhere. And I'm trying to urge you guys to just take the first step. Go and make the first cold call. Find a business on Google Maps who doesn't have a website and offer them a website for free. Get someone to say yes, walk them through the process, set up the system, set up their website, and then do it again and charge money for it. Like, you just need to put in the reps. You're not going to go anywhere unless you start. You don't need to find the perfect opportunity. You're just procrastinating. You're wasting your time. And that's why I'm making content. So I hope this video was valuable. Please leave a comment if you enjoyed, and tell me in the comments what kind of videos you want me to make in the future, what you think would be valuable, what would help you guys. If you want me to get more specific on how I set up certain systems, how I set up Claude Code. The reason I haven't done it yet is because I think there's people out there who are better at it than me, like Kai Stone, Nick Sarayev, Nate Herc, Alex Hormozi. I'm just trying to get you guys to take the first step and show you that it's possible. Like, this is possible. Like, I have made $1,000 online, and I'm gonna make it next month too, hopefully more. But it feels insane, and what I've realized is that you just need to start. You just need to take action, and I know I'm blabbing now, because I'm really tired. But you just need to start. It is possible. I started from nothing as well, and I'm at $1,000 a month. Like, you can do it too. I promise. You just need to go and make the first cold call. That said, that's going to conclude the video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment. Tell me what other videos you want to make. Let me know if this helped you. All right. Peace out.